We began our project at the scrap box. It took us about 2.5 hours to actually figure out what to make. We eventually decided to make cork magnets. We used recycled wine corks, cardboard circles, and magnets that were sticky that they could attach to the cardboard circles. The next thing we had to do was figure out a way to cut the cork. This was probably the longest process. Um, Through trial and error, we figured out that sharper knives work better, how to cut so that it's straight versus on an angle, making sure that the cork doesn't crumble when you are cutting it. We first glued the cork to the cardboard using super glue. However, that ran out, and because it was donated, we couldn't buy more. We decided to find a friend who had a hot glue gun, and that took a little bit to find. But eventually we got hot glue gun and hot glue gun sticks donated as well. Next, we would like to go over some specific details from the project.
The resources we used for our project were a cutting board to cut all of the corks, a sharp knife for the corks. That took some trial and error to make sure we had a sharp enough knife to get thin enough slivers of cork. We used a glue gun and glue gun sticks to attach the corks from onto the cardboard circles, as well as super glue to do the same thing. We also used a magnet board for marketing purposes. When we were selling, we wanted to show our corkboard magnets in use. We also used push pins to put notes on the magnets to show their use when we were marketing them, as well as different papers that we put into the corkboards.
Our total expenses were $4.24. Our total revenue was $5.89. This means that we had a total profit of $1.65. Generally, we sold our product for 50 cents, and it cost us 18 cents to make the product. Once we figured out that we were creating cork magnets as our product, we began selling them to our friends. Selling it to our friends was a pretty easy process. However, we realized that through class and our readings that it was kind of cheating on being an entrepreneur. So we decided to take our product out to the streets, and we sold our cork magnets in front of the Ugly on a lovely Sunday afternoon. We learned a lot of different things, mainly how to be denied. However, we also were able to sell 7 total cork magnets within a 2-hour time period. Our market was actually not the typical college student. We found that middle-aged women or men who were buying for women were more likely to purchase our product than students. The most common thing that we heard, or excuse, was, "Oh, I just don't have cash on me." Now we would like to show you some of our encounters with potential buyers.
Sorry. That's okay, don't worry about it. Thanks. I'm in a class project and we have to sell these cork magnets. They are 50 cents. Would you be interested in buying one? I actually don't want any cash. Okay. That's okay, thank you. Hi. We are in a class project where we had to create a product and sell something.
Okay.
We make cork magnets. Would you be interested in buying one for 50 cents?
Yeah. My wife would actually.
You're like our second sale.
No, honestly, thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, actually, on the
Really?
fringe, my wife will be shown. So, actually,
Awesome. Do you want 2?
yeah, why don't I go ahead and take one?
Okay, go. You can take whatever you
All right,
want.
well, I gotta go with the big one.
Okay. I can take maybe chocolate.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna go with that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
you're
much.
welcome.
Though we aren't 100% happy with the end result of this project, we feel like we did come a long way. When we actually had created our product, we weren't 100% in love with it, which made it kind of scary and hard to go out and to sell to other people. However, once we actually did sell and we put ourselves out there, it was kind of a thrill to be able to sell something that we originally didn't think was going to be able to sell at all. So overall, we feel like this project was a success. Thank you, and now we would like to take any questions that you may have.